Thank you, Calvin Chen and Yuan Liu for bringing us so many valuable insights into Grab's innovation journey with Flink. And moving forward, I'm delighted to introduce our next speaker, Perry Huang, Head of Real-Time Computing Products at Alibaba Cloud. So Perry will present the Unleashing the Power of Flink, Alibaba Cloud enterprise-grade streaming at scale. So please join me to welcome Perry Huang.
Hello, everyone. Nice to have you here. My name is Perry Huang, the product lead of real-time compute for Apache Flink in Alibaba Cloud. So my topic today is unleashing the power of the Flink. So I will introduce our practice on our cloud. So I have four subtopics today. The first one is the enterprise superpowers. As everybody knows that when we are talking about real-time data processing, we will use Apache Flink. But when real-time data goes wild, I think maybe cloud is another better choice. And the second one is AI magic. Everyone talks about AI today, so I would like to introduce the AI and also the real-time, how to combine these two kind of technology here. And the third one is I will introduce some successful story about our companies and our customers. And the third one, I will introduce what's the next. Okay, the first one. So open source Flink is great. And we, Alibaba Cloud, contribute quite a lot to the open source community. But if massive of data flows in your system, I think cloud could be another option. So these kind of pain points I was asked by too many times from our customer. The first one is the scale versus latency dilemma. So every customer wants fast processing, but it's quite expensive if your requirements is a ultra latency. And another one is the optional nightmare. If you want to build up all your pipelines in a real-time environment, you have managed your cluster, your pipelines, and also something like checkpoints state, but you're still receiving many failures all the time. And the third one is the troubleshooting mysteries, because if some issues happened, you have to diagnose what happened underneath, and it's quite time consuming, and sometimes it's urgent, but you have pay quite a lot of attention to the troubleshooting, which will just limit your energy to focus on your business value implementation. And the fourth one is if you want to combine the AI, introduce the AI in your streaming pipeline, so you have to write something like UDF, and you have to handle all the issues like asynchronous, or something like that. But it will be painful. So how the Alibaba Cloud Flink to handle this kind of issues? The first one is the low latency at scale. We have our cloud runtime engine. I will provide more details in the next coming slides. And the second one is cost optimization. We could just auto scale your job if needed, and also when the scaling happened, the job don't need any up and down the whole process like the open source one. We will do it in a very lightweight way. We will hot update. We will reload your job rather than restarting all the job. And the third one is one-stop DevOps environment. From developing to the operation and also management, you can get all the features within our cloud, within our product. And the third one is AI power stream. We will provide the functionalities and also SQL functions to call the large language model services. Okay, this is the whole picture of our product. From the left side of the slides, you could say logs, database, and also some files within your object storage. We could just ingest all these kind of data into our platform, and in the middle of the slides that is our product. You will have a console which support your like Flink SQL job or PY Flink or something like jar written by Java. It's a fully managed serverless platform with prepaid or pay-as-you-go. And underneath is our engine. It's our enterprise grade engine. We use Kubernetes and also OSS, which is the S3 like S3 in Alibaba Cloud to store our state and to support our job running. And then we connect many data sync like data lake, data warehouse, and also some search engine like Elasticsearch. So I would like to provide more details about our engine, which is a faster and the well-maintaining full API capabilities engine. We have 2 or 3 faster than open source one. And another feature of this engine is Elastic resource scaling, because like I said before, we could just change your parallelism of your job without restarting your job. It's a hot reload. It's quite lightweight, and within almost like 10 seconds, your job will get the new kind of resource. Yeah, and also many connectors built in will be provided. We have like 3 categories of catalogs. One is from the Apache Flink community, and another one, the second one is we could connect nearly all kinds of data product within Alibaba Cloud. And the third one is from the partner like Starworks, Milverse, or like OceanBase. Yeah. And the fourth feature I would like to highlight is the comprehensive CDC. Based on the Flink CDC, we could just capture every data change within your database like MySQL or PostgreSQL or your MongoDB to just capture the data and within a very low latency. And the hot swap the last one is hot swap CEP. CEP is just the complex event processing, as you know before. In the open source one, there is also a CEP feature, but you have to write your CEP rules within the job. If you want to change, update, or just add some rules in your complex event processing jobs, you have to stop your job and also do some updates or do some changes for your job and restart the job. But on our cloud, you don't have to do that. You just change the rules in one database, and the job and you don't need to restart the job. Within the seconds, the new rules will be applied. Let's shift gears to our dev console. So our dev console is a web IDE which support SQL first, and also we support Python and jar as a bonus tracks. And if you use Flink SQL, I could provide the number, almost 80% of our jobs written by Flink SQL. If you use Flink SQL, you could get optimization hints before you put your jobs on your production environment. And also we have some catalog links, like database or data warehouse, or even your distributed message queue. For the debugging, you could just click the debug button on our web IDE, and we will show what kind of data status you are. Okay, after developing your jobs, the next step you will take is to put your jobs online. So let's jump into the option and management. So the first one is the pipeline management. You have a very clear pictures about the how your job, the status of your jobs, which is running, which is have some issues, and you could just stop and start the jobs. And the second one is monitoring and alerting. We will provide all kinds of metrics to you for your evaluation or for your debugging. Yeah. And the second one is like intelligent diagnostics. We will provide some suggestions when some issue happened, so you could get actionable suggestions within our console. And autopilot, as I said before, we could just adjust your resource if needed. And the last one is data lineage, because the data flows, the data comes in and comes out with among all kinds of jobs. If you want to know which data comes from where, you have to get the data lineage. So we have cross jobs and also column leveled data lineage. As you can see in the picture, we have two pipelines. The first pipeline reads 3 tables and write down to the downstream 1 table, and the second one read the table before and then do some processing and return to the downstream. So you could just get the whole picture very clear. So after the introduction of the operation and management, security and auto integration is also very vital for an enterprise to adopt any technology. So the first is the security features. We have fully control of the access to guarantee the security, and also we have the RBAC role-based access control, because not everyone should have the same view, same keys to the kingdom. Yeah. And the third one is the resource isolation. So your job will be running in a dedicated resource, which will be isolated from other jobs or other users' jobs. So the fourth one is SSL-based encryption. So data protection, it will be based on the SSL, and we also provide a security variable. So if you have some keys, some password, it will be not displayed in the plain text on your console. The last one is KMS integration. So we have provided enterprise-grade key management within Alibaba Cloud. And integration. when we are talking integration, we want to introduce a pattern, a usage pattern for our customer that if you have your own system, if you have your own like logging or metrics or your development system, you don't have to use our console. You could use like Open API to integrate our cloud into your own system, and also we natively support Git. So you just you like manage your CI/CD pipelines during development and also the operation. And the third one is MCP server. So MCP is a standard, kind of like the standard of the language of in today's large language model world. So we also support MCP servers. You could just talk to the large language model without barrier. Okay, after talking about the security and integration, we also, as a enterprise grade product, we also introduce disaster recovery. So we could provide the disaster recovery within one region. Like shown in these slides, your job will be running in one like AZ1. If the AZ1 crashed, they will be moved to AZ2 automatically with your state. So we will guarantee your job always running with your state. You don't have to consume your data from the very beginning. And for the state, why we could just fill over your job within an availability zone is because we use the high available storage OSS within our cloud. Okay, after introduce the features introduction, I think Flink as a distributed computing framework, and we have to find our best friend. In open source world, maybe everyone believe Flink and Kafka will be a perfect match. But within our cloud, we believe Flink and Flux will be that kind of best friend here. So what is Flux? Flux is a streaming storage, unified streaming and lakehouse unified storage for analytic, and we provide a fully managed cloud services based on the Flux. So why Flink and Flux is better than Flink Kafka? Is because first of all, if you want to analyze your data or in the data lake, Flux is designed for the data lake. It's very friendly to data lake. Once your data gets into the Flux will automatically dump your data into the data lake for your like batch job to analyze it. And the second one is Flux support update natively, because if you are familiar with Kafka, if you have some duplication, if you have some updates, you have to produce duplicates message into the Kafka. But within Flux, you just update the data without any duplication. It will cost you less storage. And the third one is when we are using two stream or multi-stream join in Flink and Kafka, you have to maintain a very large state. While the state gets larger, the stability of your job is very challenging. So it's quite headache. But if you use Flux and also Flink, Flux will be the state. So if some join happened, Flink will just ask what kind of information do you have directly onto the Flux. So you don't have to maintain a very large state within your RocksDB. And the fourth one is, everyone knows if we want to consume a data from Kafka, like if we have like 100 columns in 100 columns within your message, if we want to like only three columns, we have to read all the columns from the Kafka. It's very time consuming and it's not very friendly to the network resource. But if you use Flink and also Flux, we will just read like the 3 columns of the 100. It will reduce all kinds of network costs. And another one is the near real-time keying. It's the minutes level. Compared with the Flink and Flux, if you want to just limit your cost when you build up your pipelines, you could just choose Apache Pymon. Apache Pymon is a top-level project within Apache Foundation. It's a data lake format. It natively support updates and also SAID features. So for the Flink, Pymon is very powerful because it could generate changelog. So Flink could just consume the changelog in a streaming way and build up all your data streaming lakehouse layer by layer as is shown in these slides. We use Flink CDC, which is YAML-based data ingestion framework. Within a few lines of ingestion, few lines of YAML, you could ingest all your data from your database or your distributed message queue into the Pymon. And for the browser data on Pymon, it's a raw data. And the changelogs happens, so Flink could consume the changelog from the browser data and do some enrichment, also clean up for the Azure data, which the data has been cleaned out and also enriched. And then another Flink job could just consume these kind of layers, change data, do some like join or do some aggregation. So to generate the gold data layer on Apache Pymon. So every layer we use called Unified Metadata Services, DLF, in our Alibaba Cloud. Many query engine like Starrocks, Spark, and also Wholegrass in Alibaba Cloud could query every layer of the Apache Pymon. All the data will be stored in open source or in the object store like OSS or HDFS. So it's quite cheap. So another one is Wholegrass. Wholegrass is a very performant query engine within Alibaba Cloud. It also can generate bin log. So we could just we could just do the consumption about consume like the Pymon before, but it will be quick. It will be quicker. And also schema evolution. If your database change your schema, and the schema change will be applied downstream automatically. So I think I have to quickly go through all the kind of things. Yeah. So in our product we have many AI features like AI functions. You could just call the large language model directly by using Flink SQL, and also we support vector database. The first one is the Milverse, which is very popular today in the cloud. And this is a case which will do the real-time sentiment analyze for live stream comments from your like YouTube Live or Taobao or just TikTok. We get lots of comments. Well, all the comments will be put into the like flows, and then Flink SQL will do the enrichment and also AI inference, and then we will provide more insights about this kind of comments. So successfully stories. We provide like 10 plus services region across the globe, and also we have 1,000 global clients, and we have 10,000 production pipelines. This is the case from the Timo of the Alibaba Cloud. It's like Amazon, but even get bigger. We have a massive amount of data read from MySQL by Flink CDC, and also we build a different layer from Blossom to Gold, and then we use StarWorks to query the final level of the data and provide some real-time insights system. And the second one is a case from the EV. So you can picture that EV from the electronic vehicle, many sensors data will be put into the message queue, and also some video and image description data put into the like RDBMS. So we use Flink to ingest all the kind of data and do some processing. After that, the data will be written on Pymon. Flink will just use this kind of data to build up all the like RAG in Milverse. Milverse is the vector DB, as I said before, and also directly written into Elasticsearch for some data search. So what's next? We have four aspects we are working on. The first one is the event-driven agentic framework. So we believe in the future all the agent framework will be event-driven. So many events will just go through from your message queue continuously, and many agent works together to work out a result to your database. And the third one is Flux. Flux is a lake streaming unified real-time storage, as I said before. So we want to make some integration of the Lens. Lens is a AI-oriented data format. So we want to integrate a Lens to build our lakehouse for the AI era. And the third one is AI video streaming processing, because we believe from the text to the video, it will be more requirements about real-time intelligent analysis of your video content. So it's another great features. We are very excited. And the second and the last one is the near real-time incremental computing. So instead of continuously processing your data event by event, message by message, we could just do some near real-time incremental computing to eliminate your cost of your real-time pipelines. Okay, that's a key gate, the key takeaway, and also give it a try. Today we introduced enterprise ready features, and also we talk about our features within our platform, and also some AI powered case and capability and is introduced. And the last one is we have many companies, many customers to use our product. So the left hand of the slides is 2 QR code you can scan if you're interested. In the first one is the free tier program of our Alibaba Cloud real-time computing, and the second one is if you take more interest in the Apache Flux, you could just scan this code to just fill the forms to join the private preview of our managed service. Okay, thank you very much for your listening.
正好时间到，那就不 Q 了，对吧？Thank you, Perry.